Duel. 30 seconds of slugging it out with 10 points for a clean win, 5 if you can stay the distance.
And the first of our female challengers is Eunice. And she's going to be facing Flame.
Flame, 9 kilos heavier and 2 centimeters taller than Eunice.
Over to our Ashes referee, Mike Whitney.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? On guard. Hey!
When they duelled last week, Eunice scored 5 for going the distance with Flame. She knows she had to dig deep into her reserves of Brazilians to survive 30 seconds. And Flame is cooking again tonight, unleashing an onslaught of relentless pressure. Eunice finding it hard to put together anything resembling an attack. In fact, Eunice had better raise her work rate or she may be denied the points. Eunice, a champion kickboxer and international gladiator champion, but Eunice has more than met her match in Flame tonight. I think secretly she'll be glad she went the distance. And Flame, certainly hot stuff, the biggest of the female Australian gladiators. Looking at the amazing action from Flame's helmet cam, Flame sticks in so many remorseless blows, it's tough for Eunice to do anything other than defend.
Well, Eunice, last time we saw you up there against Flame, you managed to last for 5 points and you just did the same thing again.
Yeah, it's tough up there. I wanted to attack more, but when you get hit so hard to recover, by the time you're recovering to form an attack, you get hit again, so it's just so hard up there.
OK, well, as you just said, you weren't sure whether you were attacking enough. Mike Whitney, was she indeed attacking or not?
Yes, we conferred, John Anderson, myself, my assistant referee for this game, and we have ruled that Eunice did not attack enough.
Okay.
So Eunice can have no points.
No points. Disappointed with that?
Yeah, I'm disappointed, but ref's final decision, so that's it.
Flame, she was very tough. I noticed you're puffing and panting there. That doesn't happen to you very often.
It doesn't happen very often. Eunice is a great challenger and she's got a lot of heart, especially to go up against Flame twice. But I was really prepared to turn up the heat tonight on Gladiators.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Eunice and our Aussie gladiator, Flame. Well played.
Flame has fired up the resolve of the Australian gladiators. Meanwhile, Eunice disappointed, but a fair decision. Well, we know the next up, Storm, blows hot and cold, but here's what her challenger, Karen, has to say.
On Duel, I've got Storm. I think it's going to be a bit of a grudge match because I don't think she was too happy about me beating her on the suspension bridge, so I think she's out for revenge tonight, so I'll have to see how that one goes.
So Karen from the UK is going up against our Aussie gladiator, Storm.
Storm 1 kilo heavier than Karen, but 5 centimeters shorter.
Challenger, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? On guard. 3.
Well, Karen is a tough cookie, and she knows she can take Storm. She mentioned her victory on suspension bridge in the first Ashes clash with Roundhouse, but a storm warning has been issued, and she's up there to salvage her reputation tonight. And Storm, like a cyclone, rattling Karen's shutters. But full credit to the British girl. Having trouble with a bit of balance. Oh, she nearly goes then. And Storm fails to make the best of that. But she comes back, dishing out some stinging jabs there on the whistle. Storm steps across, but it's all over. Karen weathered the storm. 5 points the hard way. A good, gritty display there. Storm's helmet cam reveals just how close she came to toppling Karen, but also how durable the Yorkshire lass was to survive. And come straight back with a jab and a hook.
Well, Mike, you better come in. Tell us, what's your decision?
Yes, once again, we've had to adjudicate whether we thought that the challenger actually attacked enough. It was a very line ball decision, and although you look like you're in a negative position all the time, we felt that you tried to attack, and we're going to give you 5 points.
Well done, Karen. Now, Karen, in the show last week, you actually beat Storm on suspension bridge, am I right?
Yeah, not through sheer power, through tactics, but that one up there was sheer power and I took a lot of heavy blows. I just managed to stay on through my own balance. I did try to attack as hard as I could. I couldn't have done any better.
I must say, you were taking a lot of blows, as you said, and it was touch and go with the referees. Bit of luck on your side there. Storm.
Well, I hear the weather's bad in England, but that's an Australian storm for you, Karen, and she did really well to stay up there because she was in such an awkward position. I don't know how you fight like that.
Did you think she was going to go down?
Oh, yeah, lots of times. I said, one more, and she just stayed up there, so that was very well done.
After 2 games, Karen takes the lead, 15 points to Eunice's 10. Next, the guys.
And now, first up on Duel is Andrew from Australia, and he's up against the hunky Hunter.
10 centimetres taller and a massive 31 kilograms heavier than his challenger Andrew.
And to start Duel, here's John Anderson.
Contender, ready! Gladiators, ready!
For Andrew, a return bout against Hunter in this Ashes series, hoping to avenge the KO he copped last week. Oh, and Hunter straight to work. And Andrew looking sharp. Second guessing a lot of Hunter's work. And Hunter having to work that a little bit harder. Couple of jabs in there. Andrew better keep his chin down. Oh, just as I say that, he flicks him under the chin and onto the mat. Well, it was the uppercut. Another marvellous weapon in Hunter's boxer tricks there. We look at the replay. It was unexpected. Andrew moves well on the platform, avoiding a lot of punishment, but Hunter sees the gap and gives him some stick.
Well, Andrew, what is going on?
I think I stayed up there longer this time. What do you think?
Tough guy, eh?
Yeah, Hunter really hits hard, and it's hard to duck and weave his blows because they come thick and fast.
Andrew, you've got to score some points. Come on.
Yeah, look, you did right there, Fash.
Hunter, full respects to you. Very good.
Thanks very much, John. These are the finals. There's 2 Australians against each other. We've brought with us from England the best of the British beef. We're going to make it as hard as possible for them to win. So that's why we're hitting hard. They're going to get no points, John.
Let's hear for Andrew and the Huntsman. Well, David's got a real chance of going ahead, but unfortunately he's up against the Rhino.
Rhino a little taller than his challenger David, but a hefty 30 kilos heavier.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready!
David faced the Rhino on suspension bridge a fortnight ago. How's he going to fare on the pugil platform? Let's get ready to rumble. And David is mixing it already, and some good shots to the solar plexus there from Rhino. Oh, what happened there? He steps back into fresh air. That was a nasty fall. He could have broken his neck if he had one. Well, the crowd are up there. In fact, David's so pleased. He's jumped for joy. He's treating us to his kangaroo impression. And Rhino applauds him, and no wonder. Right from the whistle, Rhino was jabbing, pushing, swinging, but David cast a few sharp hooks and caught and landed a Rhino.
David, the crowd is going wild. They really approve of that win.
Thanks, and more of it. I love it.
I'm sure you do. Now, does that get the adrenaline pumping or what?
It's exactly what I needed, I'll tell you.
Rhino, has that ever happened to you before?
Never happened to me before. He done really well. I stepped back and there was no board. Next thing I was off.
Now, this is a big boy. So, David, you have done exceptionally well. 10 points. Well done.
After 2 games, David is finally off the mark. He leads Andrew 10 points to 0.